weekend wrap up. Daps is in the building as usual. What are you saying, fam?
Nothing, man. I'm here. Just finished watching my team.
But how you feeling about the game?
You know what? I'm not even mad. Like, we weren't expected to win. My thing is just put in a performance. I'm not happy with one or two things, but you know, we'll get into that. We'll get into that, man. How you, man?
Bruv, I'm good, you know. I'm good. I can't complain, fam. I can't really complain. Do you know what I mean? I'm over the weekend's performance.
But yeah, before we get into it, how's everyone doing in the comments, man? What's going on? Where's everyone shouting us from?
Yeah, where you watching us from, guys? Let us know.
Oh, flip's sake, man.
Nah, this guy's winding us up. He's saying that man is saying Arteta out on AFTV. I don't believe that for a hot second still. I think that's banter.
That can't be true. That can't be true. Smash the like. Oh, flip.
Let us know. Let us know where you man are watching from.
I cannot believe. Anyway, we'll talk about it, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's a mad thing.
Watching from Dappy's house. Who's that? Aisha T. Don't come mess me up. Don't come mess me up.
Amsterdam, Holland, Manchester, India, New York City. Yeah, we'll get to Chelsea eventually, bro. So, yeah, I mean, we got the whole show.
Do you know what I mean? Just dive straight in.
Yeah, for real. Brazil, bruv, New York. Man are from everywhere. Bermuda. I ain't seen that in a while. Yeah. South Africa, Dublin, Malaysia. Obviously. Trinidad's here. Italy. Yeah, but man, them are here, bro. It's starting to fill up now.
Yes, guys, man. What's going on? Oh, so much to discuss. Hey,
Trust me.
Remember I said, yeah, I reckon this is going to be one of the most exciting seasons, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, this season is an absolute mess, mate, already.
it's starting a bit mad, isn't it? Like, flipping City got... Oh, bruv, City got absolutely based yesterday, fam.
I said based.
It was a mad thing.
Absolutely mad. Then you got Brighton moving to United but still losing. You got
oh yeah, for real.
You got Chelsea 3-0 down, coming back to draw 3-3. Mate, you got West Ham.
It's been a mad season. West Ham as well started all right. Like David Moyes and that.
Look at that. Beat Wolves 4-0. That's mad. It was Fulham. Fulham are going back down. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
But we said it before though. Fulham were one of them teams we expected to go down. I think everyone had Fulham to go down. Like the owners come out tweeting today, apologizing, saying, "Oh, we're still gonna buy centre backs," and we had a couple of them got COVID and it ruined the deal and some other things like that. Like, but he's saying that they're still going to be in the market for 2 more players.
They were poor, man. Like even, you know, let me just quickly talk about that one. They were just so bad everywhere, all over the park. Like literally, all their plan was get to the sideline, cross, and hope Mitrovic puts it in.
Yeah, but what did we really expect Fulham to do though, bro? What did we expect them to do?
Come with ideas, come with something. Do you get what I'm saying, man? Like
I don't know. Bro, Fulham have been crap though, man. Just like man know what Fulham are on, fam. Like we know what they're on. Unfortunately, it's like with Fulham, you just expect them. You just expect them to come up and go down. They're a yo-yo club.
Yeah, that's an Aston Villa fan asking that. That's got to be Aston Villa fan.
Yeah, he has to be. He has to be.
Signing of the window.
No. I don't know about any of that, but it's a great signing for you, man. Not watched AFTV in a bit. Time to go watch it. You know what? But honestly, unless they're playing up to their cameras, I don't think Arsenal fans can be even that disheartened by today's performance. Because honestly, it's Liverpool. What were you honestly going to do against Liverpool?
You get what I'm saying? And we know we're not on Liverpool's level yet. We know that we're far from there. My whole thing is at least compete. So go there, compete, and then we'll see what happens from there. I'm not happy with like Ceballos should have been playing. Like that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? He should have been playing. That Lacazette chance, man, it's a big chance, big chance. Do you know what I'm saying? And even I know Lacazette gets a lot of stick and everything, but that chance is bread and butter for him, and he should have done better. And
absolutely,
I think Gary Neville was saying in commentary that the one he had before when he was offside kind of messed him up a lot, like what he was going to do, and he should be doing much better than that, man. But it's those things. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be too hard on him. I'm not going to be like Laka needs to go. I'm not going to say Arteta needs to blah blah blah. At the end of the day, yes, we lost 3-1. They got their third goal late on, but yeah, man, we lost. They were the better team, 100%. And I'm just happy that we at least put up a fight. We at least showed guts. We at least showed that we can compete, even though we lost. Because there's a way to lose, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's a way to lose, and obviously back in the day we used to hold 5 and 6s and get our skirts lifted regular.
Yeah. You could have lost in a worse way than that, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're gonna lose and get our first L of the season, it's to Liverpool. They were the much better team. Like that's the best Liverpool I've seen since we come back. So they were just on it. Oh, another thing. I'm gonna moan. Yes, I'm gonna moan. Holding needs to get gone. He needs to be gone. Holding. Like,
how is it, Baba? How is he still there? Because from what I can understand, he ain't done nothing for you lot since you signed him, yeah. And he's still like, did he get a new deal? Because surely his contract, he's been there for more than 4 years.
Oh no, but like I think there was talk of him going to Newcastle, and I thought that was all but done. But then for some reason he's still here, and what I don't like about him is that the moment the ball is at his feet, it's like panic station, like panic 101. Do you get what I'm saying? And the way Arteta wants to play and what we're trying to do, Holding can't be part of that, because too many times he gets the ball and then it's just a nothing ball up to the top. Like,
yeah, I don't think he's Premier League level, to be honest.
Mate, he gives the ball away. He's definitely match fixing, 100%.
Oi, man said match fixing. Oi, listen, I wouldn't go that far, but I just don't think that he's that. I never ever thought he was an Arsenal player anyway when you signed him. But
no, to be honest, when he was younger, he showed a lot of promise. But you've been there a couple of years, you haven't improved. You've actually maybe gone back a bit. Do you get what I'm saying? And you can see that every time he got the ball, they were just on him. Like, there was a point where he did a madness in the second half, and then Mane took the ball off him. And listen, that's my thing, innit? But I get why he played, because we don't have any other centre backs right footed. People are saying why didn't Gabriel play? But he's a left footed one. I think that would have
balanced your defence.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Saliba's obviously not ready. But apart from that, I don't want to come in and just be moaning, because it was a game where Liverpool dominated possession. My only thing is that when we got the ball back, have someone like a Ceballos who, once they get the ball, they can spot those passes, they can make forward passes, they can keep the ball. Because a lot of the time, once Xhaka and El Neni get the ball, they're not doing anything with it. I get why they're in there, but they're not doing anything with it. So that's it really for me going forward. Do you know what I mean? Like, Ceballos come on the pitch, that one right at the end, he did a pass where Aubameyang was in. Like, we had no one to do that to him all game.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but you guys know that your midfield is where you need to strengthen massively. I think you know that. That's why you're talking about getting Owa and Partey. You man know that you need reinforcements in midfield. So that ain't nothing new to you lot. But on the whole, I just think it's so early in the season. You'll kind of be half glad that you got this Liverpool game out of the way, bro.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Play Liverpool at Anfield right at the beginning of the season. You don't have to see them again for a hot minute, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, man. No, 100%. I'm just happy that, like you said, we got them out of the way. So now we can go on and have some sort of run and blah, blah, blah without having to go to them and whatnot. Because, yeah, I'm just happy they're out of the way. Because I'm not really and truly, I know it's mad, but I'm not really afraid of anyone else in the league, to be totally honest with you.
No, it's fair. Everyone else has started shit, bro. It's only Liverpool that have looked like almost like what they looked like last season, but everyone else has looked like they can get beat.
And And there's a comment there saying this game needed Ozil, 100%. But I'm a big Ozil fan. But at the same time as well, the way we set up, it wouldn't have benefited Ozil. It wouldn't have benefited Ozil. Because where would he play? You can't put him in the 2. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not going to put him on the wing. So it wouldn't have, it wouldn't have been set up for him. But if we did set up in a way where we got the best out of him, 100% this game needed Ozil. But he's not going to play Ozil, so just hurry up, stop wasting time, get Aouar in. And obviously, I would like Partey in as well. Get the both of them. But to be honest, with Arsenal, it's usually either or. It's never both. You get what I'm saying? And people are talking about Jota. Yeah, word on Jota. Good. He come on.
He's a baller, but man already knew that. Man already knew Jota. Man already knew Jota was a baller, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? He's going to be a difference maker for them over the course of the season.
And Salah tried his best to take a goal off him, bro. To mug him off, bro. Get me? All in all, good. What's that?
Yeah, trust me. Big up the super chat though. From California. Head up, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And big up everyone that looks in as well. We got nearly 700 in here as well. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah, already, bro. You lot smash the like button. You know what to do. Do you know what I mean? It don't cost you nothing. Support the team, obviously. And obviously subscribe to Counter Attack Podcast, bro. You lot already know what to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I've got a podcast coming out tomorrow with Championship top goal scorer right now, Adam Armstrong, who plays for Blackburn. So
okay.
I've got that coming out tomorrow.
Exactly. So make sure you look out for that.
Yeah, man. And then next week, I've got one with Jamal Lowe, Swansea striker.
But you've been active.
All right, listen.
You've been active, my guy. Big up.
Subscribe to the podcast, man. But
and you lot, before I forget, the next NBA show is out tomorrow evening, so don't think I've forgotten, bruv. I know I've been watching the games. It's a mad thing. Obviously, we're into the finals now, like the proper finals, isn't it? So show's tomorrow evening. It's the finals now. Lakers versus Heat.
Arteta Fergie got exposed. No, wait.
Lampard goes off on Alonso.
What does that mean?
Rise to Chelsea next. I don't know if that's a question or a comment. I'm not sure, mate. How much do you think no crowds affecting players' mental on the pitch? I don't think it's affecting their mentality, but I do think that it's definitely the third man is a real thing, innit, bruv? No, people didn't make that up. The fact that players are not there, home advantage is getting diminished, especially from teams that aren't playing well. Usually when you're not playing well at home, the home advantage, you know what I mean? One little thing happens and then maybe the fans get behind you, a bit of momentum. Now that's not there. If you don't play well, you're getting punished now. You know the ones that this is what's happening now. Do you know what I mean? Teams aren't scared to play against teams because the fans do matter. Like the strength for them is real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the cop end's real. Like and when there's no one in there, fam.
I was gonna say that. Like you saw Leeds against Liverpool first game of the season. And that was at Anfield, didn't it? That must have been at Anfield. Yeah, it was. I think it was.
Yeah.
There's no cop end. Do you get what I'm saying? And even when I talk to certain players, they're like, without the crowd, like, there's no one to really G you up. Like, let's say last 10 minutes of the game, you need something. There's no one really there to G you up. But I don't know why they don't put crowds in, because when I watched the Super Cup last week and I watched Bayern again over the weekend, they've got crowds in now. And it's just so much better, man.
Where?
In Germany.
But Germany, they raised lockdown a lot sooner than us, and also they probably just got what? They probably got what? They've done like a minimal capacity thing, so they've probably done like a 20% thing or something like that, which would make sense.
I think.
But how do you decide who gets in and who doesn't?
I don't know, but I think it's just whoever gets their tickets first. I don't even know. Are you impressed by Xhaka's form since getting booed off? I'm impressed by how Arteta's got him playing like he knows how to play football again. That's what I will say. Like, he's done well. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he hasn't done well, but he has done well. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Big up for the super chat. Big up, of course. You, man, make sure you sub to the Counter Attack Podcast. That's what it's about, man. All the guests on here, are top quality guests, bro. I don't get people on here that aren't good. So you, man, make sure you support them. Obviously, the link's in here. So make sure you lot subscribe to the podcast and check out the good interviews, bro. Man's getting pros on, current pros as well, not just ex-pros. So there's always good content on there.
Yeah, man. So subscribe, all of that. Do you want to talk about your team now?
Yeah, where do you want to start? Hey, we can start on the Roy Keane comments today.
What did he say? I didn't see it.
Keno basically come out and said that boy, the honeymoon period's over for Ollie, bro. He needs to start winning trophies and that. Do you know what I mean? Keno's not having any of it.
I made a note here of something to say it. So
hey guys, if you can find the specific quotes of what Roy Keane said, then you can slap that. You can slap that in the comments. Rants, you need US football, man. Show you have a large audience here. I know I do. I can see the analytics, but what do you mean by a US football show?
MLS. Talk more about MLS.
Okay. Yeah, well, obviously, my boy works for the Sounders, innit? So I could always pattern that with Steve, to be honest. That's not a problem.
I'm saying there's so many avenues for you to like, and the thing is, you've already got like the people all over the world, man. If you wanted tomorrow to do African football, you could do it because you've got enough African people here.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I had to send off my analytics today to someone, bro, and my engagement. I think I've got like my impressions this month for YouTube's like 10.5 million or something. Like it's a madness. Yeah, it's a joke. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. If you're talking about MLS, yeah, I've got people over there already. So yeah, I can't lie. Things are going well, people, man. That's what I mean. And support the man them as well that come on here. Because those are my guys, bro. We want everyone to grow, man. Because we're giving you some good content.
But yeah, United.
Yeah, you man, try find the Roy Keane quotes for me and slap them in here. Because I know you man are active like that.
I'm just happy here that he's come out and been honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was watching it, I was thinking, this is terrible. It's actually terrible. Like, you man, it was like watching Arsenal. Like before, Arsenal of old. You know when teams will just move to us? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
oh, bro, we were getting moved. Bro, you see the beating that we were getting, yeah? And it's not even by... If it was like Liverpool doing that to us, then I could say, you know what, cool. But man are getting pammed by a team that are known for the seaside, bruv. That's what them man are known for. Them man are known for the beach, fam, in the summer. Like, not a football team.
And they were getting through with ease. So, like, even... Like, how many times hit the post? 4 times or something?
Five times. 4 times the post and 1 time the bar.
Look at that. That's ridiculous, man. You're not getting moved to. Do you get what I'm saying? Chance after chance after chance, and then getting saved by that last minute penalty, man. So I don't know. Just what I'm saying. Like, let's just say, because we got just over a week until the transfer window closes. Yeah. Are you still hopeful of getting in Sancho?
Yeah, but do you know what? The club are gonna just do it last minute, and they're just gonna end up paying the money. Dortmund have come out saying exactly what they said with Aubameyang, exactly what they said about Dembele. They're not for sale. We're not selling them. They just want the money, innit? And I think that United, I think they've come too far to not spend the money now. They know if they don't get Sancho, the fan base is going to be a very toxic place. And it's already a toxic place, bruv. Man, we're running down the United staff singing Sancho at them, bruv. Like only the other week, bro.
But then you got a week in. Sancho's not enough. Obviously.
He's not enough, but that's why I wouldn't even be happy. If Sancho comes in, I'm not happy. Because I'm like, so 1, Ollie's not going to improve him. And 2, we're playing so badly. What difference is he really going to make at this point? Very little difference, bro. Like, he's not Lionel Messi, bro.
Yeah, man. He's got you lot playing like ridiculous. I'm not going to be like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but I love Pogba. But he's got Pogba playing like,
he's got Pogba playing like, I don't even know who's got Pogba playing like fucking Jemba, blood. That's how he's got Pogba playing.
Pogba stunk up the place in Brighton.
Yeah, he was awful. He was awful. And when I'm saying he's awful, that means he was awful, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because usually I could try and find something in it. There was nothing, bro. There was nothing at all, bro. And it hurts me to see him playing like that, bro.
And you know what? One thing you were right about, I remember I said to you earlier on when we first started doing these chats here, I think it was on Instagram times, and Matic was playing well, and you were like, no, like,
it won't last.
it won't last. Yeah, it won't last. And I'm not going to lie to you, yeah. You definitely need, but I've been saying you don't need a DM, but
DM.
I didn't think it was this urgent.
And the mad thing is, I got the heat map here, and Pogba was playing deeper than Matic. He was playing in the number 6. That's just a joke, bro. Like, it's awful, bruv. To think that Matic is on the pitch and Pogba's the one picking up the ball on the edge of the box, it just tells you everything that's wrong with this United system. And you know what pissed me off today? Gary Neville was praising this Liverpool attack, saying, they're so organized, that they make you work, all of this, bruv. He's praising them for all how well coached they are, but he never criticizes Manchester United for the lack of coaching. He always wants to blame individuals. Always wants to blame Martial or something when it's clear that they haven't been coached to press the way the Liverpool team press. That's the reason why Liverpool win the ball over, and the reason why they work so hard is because they've been coached that way. You can't praise Liverpool for how well they are coached and then not criticize Oli, bro. But that's Gary Neville. He's a walking hypocrite, bro. That's why I hate him.
You don't like Gary Neville? I actually like Gary Neville, though.
I hate him. The thing is, yeah, as a general pundit, he's a good pundit, but because of how he speaks about Manchester United, I just hate him, bro. When he's not talking about Man United, I don't mind him, innit? But as soon as he starts talking about Man United, I switch off. Because he's so biased. He's so biased, it's unbelievable, bro. He won't criticize Oli, bro. It's always someone else's fault. That's why I'm very happy that Roy Keane's come out and said what he said. You know what I mean? They have to get closer to Liverpool and Man City, and Solskjaer has to get his hands on a trophy. The honeymoon period is over for Oli. You're damn right. You know, man are still protecting him, saying he hasn't been backed. He spent £240 million. How's he spent more money than LVG spent in 3 seasons? Get out of here, man.
Yeah, Oli just doesn't have a clue. And I was there saying, he's done enough to get time because he finished 3rd and blah blah blah. But honestly, what I'm seeing there is like, you know that win from the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
Very quickly on that comment, I heard that show was actually really good. I saw it.
Bro, it was epic. I'm not gonna lie, and it wasn't even. You know what it was? Yeah, it wasn't even meant to go like that. You know, it ended up just being a counselling session. We were all so stressed after the game. We just ended up just venting, bro. Like, they done mad numbers in it. So we're gonna probably bring that back. But it's an accident. I'm not even gonna lie.
I saw 2 of you there. I came back. I saw 3 of you. I was like, what's going on? And then 4, like.
Bro, it just happened organically. That's the beauty of having your own channel. I swear down, yeah. It was meant to be me. Like, obviously, I asked Robert, yeah, but he was working and he wasn't sure he was going to be home. Cams was late, do you know what I mean? Because he just didn't get home in time. He was out. So it was me and Saeed. And then Cams jumped in. No, and then Robert jumped in and Cams jumped in. So we started with 3 of us, then it went up to 4, blood. It ended up being like 1 hour and 45 minutes. It was only meant to be like 45 minutes, but bro, it was the sickest show, you know, like that. So man's gonna have to bring that setup back this week again, bro, because they loved it, bro.
Yeah, I saw all of the tweets, man. So big up.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, United, man. It was horrible to watch, man. Absolutely horrible. I mean, me as an Arsenal fan, I loved it. But at the same time, it was horrible, man. Like, and it's one of those wins where, you know, normally you get wins which paper over the crack.
Yeah, it was one of those ones.
No, it don't even paper over the cracks. Like, you know, the ones where anyone watching that game, honestly, has to look at it and think, this is just, I forget about the victory. Like, no, like, this is actually terrible. I don't even know what Oli was saying after. Was he happy with the win, or was he saying that they played well?
Oli basically cacame out and was like, there's nothing... There's literally nothing that you can really say about it. He was just like, they asked him, they said, how do you sum that up? And he's like, like, you can't really sum that up. It was just mad kind of thing. He was just putting it down to like a bad day in the office, so to speak, innit? Like, but the guy's clueless. How are you sitting down watching the game on a screen for the whole game, yeah, and you can't put it into words? You're a flipping fraud. Like Saeed said, like I see somewhere today, yeah, the best way to describe Oli is a fanager, bruv. You know them ones. He's just a fucking fan, blood.
I said fanager.
He's a fanager, bruv. He's just sitting in the fucking in the stands like he's in awe of still being at Old Trafford 20 years on. Like, he can't believe he's there, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He just looks like, you see him when he walks out, he's looking around, he can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, no, he ain't got a clue, to be honest. Like, He sits there. Anytime the camera goes to him, I see him looking at that little screen. Whenever a goal goes in, you know, normally other managers, when goals go in or whatever, when there's a break in play, they're giving out orders and they're trying to fix things. He goes, looks at his TV screen, whispers something to Michael Carrick, looks at the TV screen, and then just. That's literally it. Do you get what I'm saying,
bro? And then makes no changes, bro.
Yeah, I'm here for it. To be honest, long may it continue. Do you get what I'm saying? And shall I tell you the worrying thing is, yeah, everyone knew that after what do you call it, Alex Ferguson, there was going to be a transitional period. Yeah, everyone knew that. So the transition, and now it was a pivotal moment after Jose because LVG done his bit. He brought you lot to wherever. Jose Mourinho done his bit. Now the next appointment was going to be a manager that could then take it on to the next level. But under Ole, it seems like all the work that was done before, he's just gone back.
No, but he didn't do any work before Dapo. This is the thing. What people need to understand in football here is, and even I'm guilty of it for the simple fact that as a Manchester United fan, all I've ever known is Sir Alex Ferguson. So because of that, yeah, I've never had a interim manager at my football club before. And when we did, it was Ryan Giggs, and Ryan Giggs only got 2 games. Do you know what I mean? So because Ryan Giggs had a 2-game interim manager, I can't remember who that was after. That was after David Moyes. I think he had 2 or 3 games. He gave a debut to James Wilson, and there was another kid he gave a debut to, and Wilson scored in that. But no one was screaming, give the Giggs the job full time, because he only had it for 2 or 3 games. So unlike with Everton, they had Duncan Ferguson. Duncan Ferguson got them on a good little run. Do you know what I'm saying? Morale was picked up after the manager was sacked, obviously. I want to say it was Ronald Koeman. Was it Koeman or was it the Portuguese brother? I can't remember.
Who?
That was at Everton and got sacked before Duncan Ferguson came in.
Oh, what's that? Silva. What's his name?
Yeah. The Portuguese brother, the Silva brother. Was he Portuguese or Brazilian? I think he was Portuguese. Marco Silva. Yeah, Marco Silva. Okay, it was Marco Silva. So he was there. The Everton fans weren't screaming saying, give Duncan Ferguson a job. Do you know what I'm saying? And also Duncan Ferguson was there and he said, listen, I'm just going to do the best I can until they can find someone better to come in. Because he understood that he was out of his depth, innit? Like the arrogance, of Oli to actually believe that he could do it is astounding to me, bro, because you've done nothing in the game. You've relegated flipping Cardiff, and you won the league with Mulder, which is the equivalent of probably winning the Ryman League. Who cares, bro? You know, like that. Honest.
It's funny because you're saying this as a United fan.
And I'm saying as a United fan, even me, at the time when Oli was in charge, bearing in mind, I'm a match-going fan. Do you know what I'm saying? So because I'm a match-going fan, I've felt the atmosphere at the ground, the optimism, everything. People are in love with this feeling at the time because obviously Ollie's coming. He's an ex-player, so all the fans are in good spirits because there's a hell of a lot of sentiment attached. And every time we were winning games, everyone's singing Ollie's at the wheel, amazing time. Also, we've been under Jose's spell for years and I've hated football. So even I got swept away in the euphoria at times, and I was like, "Fuck it, give Ollie the job."
Were you saying Ollie at the wheel as well? Yeah.
Bro, I was there, bro. Like in the mosh pits. I was inside in the mosh pits at times, bro. Understand? So I can keep it all the way 100. But you see the difference between me and the owners or somebody that gives a shit about the club long term in a business point of view. There's not supposed to be no emotional sentiment attached. If I was the owner of Manchester United, I would have never given Ollie the job. But I can say that as a fan, give Ollie the job because man swept up in the moment. But if it was my company, my business, and I'm thinking profit, loss, money, success, and that, there's no way I would have given Ollie the job, bro, when there was other more qualified men available. Carlo Ancelotti is now at Everton. How? One of the best managers of his era is at Everton, you know. He could have been at Manchester United now. And Pochettino could have been at Manchester United now. We had an opportunity to get Jurgen Klopp before that. We didn't seal the deal. We've missed out on so many good managers because we haven't been organized and we've been a fucking shambles, bro. Okay, the romance from the fans isn't enough to get man a job.
But you as a United fan, and in the comments, let me know now, like, obviously, you guys all feel like he's not the guy to take it to the next level, but has he done enough now to get sacked?
Oh, yeah. He should have got sacked last season, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, he should have got sacked last season. Do you know what I mean? He should have got sacked last season. When we went on that bad run before Bruno came in, he should have been sacked then. Should have been sacked then, bro. He didn't do anything to warrant staying. And guess what? Bruno came in. It gave the team a lift for a little bit, similar to the lift that we had when he first came in. And now we're on another blip again because it was the Bruno buzz, and now the Bruno buzz is dying out.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you though. You see when Bruno hits penalties,
they stay hitting it.
Hey, you know what? I didn't realize he has not missed a penalty in since 2016 or something like that.
He scored like 24 in a row or something stupid, I've heard.
It's stupid. Stupid. The day he misses, I'm telling you, I'm going to be so happy.
I just don't think it happens, you know? Like, it reminds me of Alan Shearer in a way. You see them man there, they just pick their spot and they just brass it, blood. You see when you do that, it's very hard for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, man. Harry Kane, Vardy, them man, when they take penalties, get me. Proper penalties, man. But, you know, I don't know if he's done enough to get sacked yet, especially after.
You would say that. You're an Arsenal fan. You're taking a piss.
I think no, you know what it is. I think that him finishing third definitely brought him. It brought him more time, 100%. And I don't know. I think if you lot were to go on if you lot were to continue to play how you're playing, but still pick up games and pick up wins, I don't think they'd sack him. I think literally the only way is to actually force the hand and just keep like losing and playing badly. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when you were winning those games all in a row and everyone was flying, I said, okay, wait till the buzz wears off. Do you get what I'm saying? And now look, Greenwood is looking lost again. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he doesn't play in a way where it gets the most out of them. You know what I'm saying? So Martial looked lost. Greenwood looked lost. Rashford played all right though, to be honest.
He didn't though. He scored a bloody good goal, but actually, nobody played good in that game. To be completely honest, I'm just happy Rashford got the goal for his confidence. But I don't think anyone played well, bro. I don't think anyone deserves any plaudits from that game. I think everyone was poor. I think it was a very bad team performance. Very bad team. I don't blame any attackers for the simple fact that we didn't really get the ball to them. So Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, they were quite isolated. But apart from the goal that Rashford pretty much made himself, I don't think we created anything clear. So,
question I've got for you, 2 questions. Number 1, Eric Bailly, do you think he needs to come in now?
Of course. Ollie was bigging him up before the game and then he just didn't start him. So did I. But Ollie's on crack, fam. He talked up Eric Bailly like he was going to play him.
That's Ollie's on crack.
Bruv, he talked this guy up saying, like almost like, oh, we know how good he is, X, Y, Z, rare. He didn't play him. I was like, what? I don't know what he's doing, but maybe he's trying to sell him. He's trying to get that price up. I don't know, because the way he was gassing him, I thought he's got to play him.
Yeah. And also, with the way your team is, like at the end of the day, transfer window is only a week away. I don't know how many signings you're going to make, but as you lot are now, for you personally, what's the best way you lot can play with and get the best out of your team? Like, how do you want them to play? Is it like a diamond? Is it 4-3-3?
We need to play a 4-3-3. This 4-2-3-1 thing doesn't work, innit? 4-2-3-1 is very negative. It gives the wrong impression, innit? I'd rather we play more expansive football and lose playing well than lose playing shit, innit? Because we're gonna lose games anyway. You know, like that. I've accepted that. But I'd rather lose a game coming off the pitch saying, you know what, we were unlucky. But we're not unlucky these days. We're getting beaten by teams that are worse than us, but we're not unlucky. We're disorganized. And it's an embarrassment, bro. It's a chore to watch my own team, bro. Like, genuinely, like, I've been doing watch-alongs for the games, and I've been feeling sorry for the guys watching the games with me. Like, honestly.
How do you do your watch-alongs? Because ain't it delayed?
Yeah, but we just keep in contact, and then we just let each other know, like, what minute we're looking at. And I just try not to... I'm not ahead in the chat anyway. I always read the chat delayed, because sometimes people are ahead of me, sometimes people are behind me. All right, big up for the 48K as well. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm on 48K. I should hit 50K next month. So when I hit 50K next month, I'm due to do a giveaway or something.
Dapper, would you take Ole at Arsenal or Emery for a season? No, I'll take Emery for a season and Ole, 100%.
Yeah, Giggs had 4 games and 2 wins. Okay, it was 4 games. I thought he had 3, but yeah. No, I'm saying one of them ones. If Ollie and the coaching staff really care, they'll pack it because they're destroying the club instead of bringing it back. Bro, we're declining at a rapid rate, but I keep saying that to people. Everyone's saying how much these men love the club and this, that, and the other. Bro, sometimes if you love something, you got to let it go, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, isn't it? But these men are getting well played, so they're going to ride it till the wheels fall off, but they can't take us forward.
Brighton, what do you think how do you think they're going to do this year?
Bro, I said that they were gonna go down at the start of the season, but now I have to retract that, bro. That manager's good.
They've come back like a whole new team, innit?
Bro, that manager's good, you know. Big up Potter. Is it Graham Potter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to respect him. I have to respect him for what he's doing there. He's got these men playing good football, and it's not even like wavy ballers he's got there. He's got some decent ones, but I have to say, you know what? I got it wrong.
No, at least you're honest and you can say when you're wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's Brighton, United. I'm pretty sure you're fed up of talking about United right now anyway.
For sure. Super chat here, that. Do you guys rate Ismail Sarr?
As in, is that the Watford one?
Yeah.
I like him, but I don't know. I feel like he's been spoken about a hell of a lot, but
yeah,
I don't think what I think of him matches how much people speak about him. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's good. He's got potential, but I didn't really see him like shine like that for Watford. You know, with certain players, you know, like Grealish last year, not Watford. If Aston Villa had gone down, you know, Grealish has still had a good season and whatever. Sarr, I saw him, but he's a good player. I don't think he's a top.
Never have I ever watched Watford and thought, yo, we should sign that guy. That's what I'm saying. I thought, yeah, he's all right. But I've never thought, yeah, I want him. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never been there. So I have to be honest with that. Like, there's a lot of people getting linked with him, but for me, I don't know.
That super chat that you got there, 100%. I agree. But there's nothing wrong with looking at the match and saying what could have been better and blah blah blah. Do you get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Arsenal lost. We know Liverpool played better. They deserved their win. But there's nothing wrong with just saying, you know, if this had done that, if this had gone, it would have been a different game, 100%. So I think it would be a problem if I came here now saying we should have won, we deserve it, and blah blah blah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And yo, man, like Patrick Gunford, lad. Hey, man, told you about that you know. It's funny. It's funny because it's like that guy. I remember he was at Chelsea and they was gassing him up here, and I was like, I kept taunting Chelsea fans. I was like, when's he gonna bust through? When's he gonna bust through? When's he gonna bust through? Because they were singing about him like how we were talking about Mason, you know them. And then it didn't quite work out for him there, but bro, he's a gunman, isn't it? He is. He's limited, but he's a gunman, bro. Like, he'll score goals if he gets chances.
Yeah, but it's funny because at the end of the season, I said about Patrick. I said about Patrick Bamford that as good as he is, and he's so vital to the way that they play.
You thought they needed someone better for the Prem,
but he don't score enough goals. But he's come out firing. Do you get what I'm saying? He's
heard you, fam.
Yeah, man. He's come out firing like he's ready and he's doing well. So we'll see if it continues. Leeds are looking good, man. They're looking really, really good. They're looking really, really good.
All right, big up you lot. We've got over 1,000 people watching. Slap the like. Let's get them up. We want at least 500. You know the drill. Do you know what I mean? Leeds United have looked decent. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of the way they play football, and it hurts me, innit? Because obviously, being a United fan, you don't really want to you don't ever want to compliment Leeds United. But bro, how can you not? The way they're playing football, like, it's an absolute joke.
Yeah, it's so easy for them, and like, number one, their manager is a manager managing below his level. He's in the Premier League
below his level, but you know what?
That's one thing.
That makes it even more impressive, bro. Because a lot of these top managers, like your Peps and all of them, man, if they ain't got top players, their system don't work, bro.
So he's definitely doing bits, and so very quickly, when I was talking to Adam Armstrong today, he was saying when he played against Leeds, like, he's not surprised by what they're doing now because the way they play, they can do that against anyone.
Yep. Because the football is just, it translates so well to anywhere, anything. Like, bro, all the Leeds fans I spoke to before the Premier League season started were like, yeah, bro, top half of the table finish. Confident. And I think against better teams, they'll get more space as well. So they can actually do it.
Mate, they, as well as Arsenal played today, Leeds gave them a tougher game. Get me?
You're not wrong, you know, because I think that Leeds' style is probably closer to Liverpool's in the sense of the intensity they play at. I think that the way Arsenal played today, the intensity wasn't there, and it kind of, I wouldn't say you let Liverpool off, but I feel like you could have given them more trouble, like if you were more up against them.
Of course, yeah, man, 100%. I think that's sitting back and whatever, and just trying to counterattack, and it doesn't make sense if you're gonna try play on a counterattack but not have man that can, do the passes for the counterattack. Whereas they will counterattack you and all over the pitch. Like, they just seem to just, you look here, there's a Leeds player, look there, Leeds player. They're just everywhere on you. Do you get what I'm saying? And they all play for each other. My only thing with them is I want to see if they can do this. Because historically, Bielsa's teams, they run out of steam towards the end of the season. So I want to see. Yeah. Last year was...
I know the playoffs, the year before last, they...
But if you look
their legs kind of went, but then the following, nah.
If you look at it, they were So last year was the first time that Leeds kind of pushed it to the next level. But before that, they were walking that league. Do you get what I'm saying? And then they just dropped off. And it's the same where last year when Arsenal played them in the FA Cup, second half they just dropped off. Do you get what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see anyway, but. They're definitely going to be one of the teams. And it's funny because I would say they're going to be one of the surprise packages, but no one's really surprised by them. The way people talk about them, it's as if they've been in the Prem for like...
You know why? Because Leeds are a massive football club. And even when they were in the playoffs 2 seasons ago, these games are on TV, innit? Like, a man are watching them. So man knew what Leeds were on 2 years ago. And even though they didn't go up, man were talking like they were sure thing to go up. And then when they didn't go up, and then the fact that Bielsa stayed and went out again, then went up the second year. Man, I've been looking at Leeds almost with half an eye on the Premier League for some time.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of looked at Leeds United. I've had an eye on them, and the way they play football is a joke.
So, are you guys all still with us? Yeah, you're still with us. Have you got 500 likes yet?
410. Keep it going, guys. They're saying 410. That's not bad. Pick it up. Let's get to 500 minimum.
All right, cool. So, pick one: Man City or West Brom and Chelsea. Which one?
Let's go for Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea. For all of this money that they're spending, defensive mishaps. Remember what we said about Thiago Silva?
Bro, the tweet's there, People pulled out my tweet. I told you, man, 35 years old. You think you're coming here, bruv, on some defensive thing? I told, man, this ain't playing Dijon away, blood. You know them ones. This is the Premier fucking league, mate.
I'm willing to say it's his first game as a 35-year-old, first game in the Prem. Give him time, settle in, and whatever. But he needs to back up his ideas very quickly because, bro, that mistake he made, he's not away to Rents. Do you feel me? Like,
brother, listen.
He needs to move that ball quick because man are onto him. So, it's like I said, it's his first game and come off the pitch, exhausted.
Fam, and the way he died as well, yeah, it was mad. It was super mad, like the way he just fell apart, bro. Like, it was beautiful to watch because obviously I called it, but I never thought it was gonna happen in the first game. Like, man had the armband, and the armband even got taken away from him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that killed me. Still, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's fun. It's all fun and games to go in at him because I don't like Chelsea or whatever. But to be totally honest, it's his first game. I'm not going to be too harsh on him. And the mistake, it happens. But you can see that he definitely was blown. Like, he was finished when he come off. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's got a lot of work to do. But I'm still confident that he is a top centre back. But whether or not he will adjust over the course of the season to the demands of the Premier League, and why it's a big thing is because that's the guy they brought in to steady the ship. Do you get what I'm saying? So if he doesn't come and steady the ship, and if he's coming making those mistakes, what does it say for the people next to him, like Christensen and Zuma. And where's Rudiger?
I have no idea, bro. A lot of these men were saying he was decent.
I like Rudiger though.
I think he's rash, bro.
I like Rudiger. I like Tomori.
I like Tomori, but I think Tomori's got injury problems. I think it's similar to Axel Twanzebe at our team.
He's fit. I don't think Thingy fancies him because I heard Thingy wanted him as well. Everton wanted.
No, but I thought Lampard liked him. The Chelsea fans, let me know if Lampard fancies Tomori or not, and make sure you get the likes up. We're very close to 500.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a big problem. I think Chilwell coming in, it will help, but I don't think it will massively change anything there. Do you get what I'm saying? And they definitely need big sorting out, man. Because who played right back for them? Now, Reece James was all right, actually.
He's a good footballer.
Yeah. Reece James was all right. He's
a good footballer. I like him.
Wake up call, 100%. But yeah, we'll see. It's funny that people say Rudiger is a liability because, like, he is. But the thing is, they're all liabilities. Christiansen's a liability. Zuma's a liability.
No, their defense is shit, but I think people know that.
Yeah, but if you're going to pick the lesser of the evils, I'd pick Rudiger over Christiansen all day long. But I like Christiansen. There was a time where, well, I don't really like him anymore. But there was a time, I think it was under, was it Conte? Who brought him in? Was it Conte?
Yes, I feel like it was Conte.
Yeah, and he looked like flipping Cannavaro at one point. Do you know what I'm saying? And then now, I don't know, but they need to buck up their ideas.
Let's talk about Timo Torres. That's sick. I ain't never heard no one call him that before.
That's Timo Torres, you know.
Brother, you see how high that line is in Germany? Man ain't got them high lines in England, fam. I see man getting through balls from the halfway line and that. That ain't happening here in England, I swear down.
Oh, look, CFC opinions. Daps Tomori's out of favour with Lampard and Chelsea trying to sell Rudiger to get Rice. Listen, this whole get Rice in and think everything's going to be better. It's not. It's not. Like, Declan Rice is not worth 80 million, number one. I don't think if Declan Rice played the other day, that would have gone any differently. Do you get what I'm saying? What are they going to play him centre back? Are they going to play him centre mid? I don't know. Like, he's a good player, but he's not going to solve the problems that everyone seems to think he's gonna do. Do you get what I'm saying? I think you guys need a defender. So maybe Declan Rice goes in and plays centre back. I like him more as a centre midfielder.
But he's a DM, bro. Now he obviously used to be a centre back, but for me, he's played a lot of time for West Ham, and I knew him. Like, he made his name as a defensive midfielder, innit? I can't see him playing centre back unless it's as a utility. I don't want to see him playing centre back here week in, week out.
And the thing is, Rice is a proper baller, like proper.
He's techie. I like him, bro.
And to be honest, he improves the squad. What with what they've got there already. But 80 mil, is he going to fix the defensive issues? Because they're talking about this is like the missing piece to the jigsaw or whatever, and I see bigger problems than Rice can solve.
For sure. So, I think that they have a coaching issue, if I'm honest.
I feel like with like Zidane, you can imagine
Lampard is just a Tim Sherwood with A levels. Man said it. I feel like that's what Lampard is. I feel like the players will like Lampard. He's got a lot of clout and a lot of pull. But honestly, I see Chelsea making the same naive mistakes all the time, bro. It's like they're not learning. Do you know what I mean? They're not learning from the naivety and the mistakes that they're making.
Yeah, I feel like like with Zidane, you can tell Zidane will just walk in there because he was such a big player. Anything he says just commands, like, the players will listen to him. I feel like Lampard feels like he can also do that and not actually focusing on the fact that he actually
but Zidane played in Spain and France, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And you can tell Zidane is very tactical. He's got a lot of tactical nous, especially from his days in Italy as well. Because Zidane can play expansive football when he wants, but also Zidane can play pragmatic football and lock things up when he wants, innit? I feel like Lampard and a lot of these English players in general, their tactical knowledge is terrible, bro. Like just on a basic IQ level, yeah. A lot of these men don't understand football outside of 4-4-2 and work hard. Like they don't, bro. Like that's how they've been raised. They've been raised on that British academy, and a lot of the time, coaches coach how they've been coached, innit?
I think Lampard thinks he's too proud to come and say we need better coaches. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't even care what you man are talking about. Turkish, big up. He just wants to say Bellerin's trash. Turkish is in the building.
Big up Turkish.
Right, we've already spoken about Arsenal Turk.
Yeah, trust me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy, bro, he definitely didn't come from La Masia, bro. I think that's a lie still.
Yeah, nah. You know what? I'm happy with Cedric coming in, and I'd much rather play Cedric there than Bellerin at times. Do you know what I'm saying? Because one thing Bellerin had before, which everyone allowed him for, because he had that mad speed.
Yeah, but that man said that he turned vegan and lost his pace, blood. That's what I heard.
Nah, I feel like someone just, like, I don't know, just took out his hamstrings. So he can't.
Bro. Nah.
He's got no speed, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Turkish is funny. Big up Turkish, fam.
They're saying, what do you call it? Pereira's gone.
Yeah, Pereira's gone Lazio, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, Lazio. And also they're saying that Dallo is meant to be going to AC Milan. But that's good, we're getting rid of players, but we're not bringing no one in. So man can't even celebrate man leaving. You know the man. Andreas Pereira's crap and he's still better than Daniel James.
Loan option to buy for 27 million. Are you kidding me?
Euros. He's not going to get sold for that. He'll probably go for 15. You know the ones. United can't sell nothing, bro. Then again, Pereira signed a new deal last year.
Yeah, man. Turkish. We're gonna link up and chat. We're gonna link up and chat definitely. Yeah, you need to come back on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Nicholas, I know you done that by accident, innit? So send your super chat again. Obviously, don't pay for it. Oh, here it is. There you are. Interesting this year. Love the channel. Did you see the Juve Roma? I didn't, mate.
What's the score?
I have no idea.
People are saying, what did I say about Cho? Because I like Cho. CFC opinions. What did I say about Hudson? I don't know. Let me know. Because I like him, but it looks like I said something that rubbed you up the wrong way. But
I said that he needs to leave Chelsea and go somewhere he'll play football because the talent's there. The talent is there for Hudson-Odoi. I don't think that we can deny that. I just think that he's been unlucky with injuries, but also a man needs a run of games, bro. And also I think he's similar to Wilfred Zaha. I've said it before. He needs to be in a team that are going to play through him and just keep giving him the ball because he is a difference maker. But because he's young, he's going to be inconsistent. So you need to just keep feeding him the ball, similar to what they do with Zaha. Just keep feeding him the ball and allow him to just make things happen.
Yeah. I like Cho. I don't think Chelsea right now, for his the way he plays and his style, I don't think Chelsea right now will get the best out of him because I don't feel like there's a lot of trust in him. He's one of those players where if you show him the trust, I think he'll respond. But
I agree. That's what I said. I think he needs to be a big fish.
Yeah, whereas I feel like once Pulisic is back, once Ziyech, where's Ziyech? Is he injured or what?
I have no idea. Chelsea fans, where's Ziyech?
Yeah,
he must be injured.
Once Pulisic is back, once Ziyech is there, once Werner finds his feet, and blah blah blah. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he'll be coming off the bench. I can't see them benching those guys for Cho. Do you get what I'm saying? And I like him, and that's just my point of view. Do you get what I'm saying? And also, where Lampard got it wrong for me, I think if you're going to play, and I know he scored in the end, but if you're going to play a striker up top with Werner, with the strikers that they have, it's got to be Giroud for me.
Yes, for sure.
It's got to be Giroud. You got that wrong big time.
Yeah, and you play Werner from the left.
And this comes back to what I was saying. He don't really rate Giroud, but he knows.
No, but you know what it is? It's not that he doesn't rate Giroud. Let me tell you about Lampard, which is similar to Oli. These men come from shit teams. So because they come from shit teams, they're not used to having a squad, and they're almost, they've got an embarrassment of riches and they don't know what to do with them, innit? Because when you look at Lampard, if you don't think he's looking at all these players and saying, "Oh, look at all these players I have. I want to play all of them," instead of thinking, "Hold on, what's the most balanced team that I can put out?" That's what he should be doing. Werner's definitely better from drifting off the left. Do you know what I'm saying? Play Giroud off Werner. Werner will score goals. He doesn't want to do that. Same with Havertz and Mount. He wants to play Havertz and Mount together, but they occupy the same areas. They shouldn't really be playing together, but he loves Mason Mount. Mason Mount's his love child. So because of that, he wants to play them both. And because of that, like, the team's not balanced, bro. It's not balanced. And that's why Chelsea are struggling right now. It's not just the lack of coaching. It's the fact that he's not picking balanced teams, and he's picking teams almost because he's got an embarrassment of riches and he doesn't want to bench certain man because either they're his favourites or he just can't believe that he's got them.
Yeah, he made a big howler not playing Giroud for me, because that link up,
he's different.
I never said Cho's overrated. No way.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did at all. I'm sure you said you was a fan of it.
Yeah, I like Cho. I don't think he's this player that everyone's put him out to be yet, because he hasn't proved it yet. But he's definitely a good player. Do you get what I'm saying? But the way everyone talks about Cho, and have they ever seen that Cho at that level? No, I don't think they have.
Yeah, all the stuff I've seen of him has been little clips and stuff when he was in the youth team and all these other things. That's all I've seen, but I haven't seen enough of him in terms of a good run of games because he's never been given any.
Yeah, 100%. But
they're saying that you said he's overrated. He is overrated based on the fact that we haven't seen that much of him, and people are talking about him like he's done it already, and he hasn't. But that doesn't mean saying someone's overrated doesn't mean they're rubbish.
Yes, it's like when I was saying that, you know, when they asked about Sarr earlier on, I was saying I don't think Sarr, you know, his rep is what I've seen of him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not a top 6 player based on what I've seen of him, but that don't mean he's shit.
I like Cho a lot, but I'm not going to sit here and say he's a world beater. I'm not going to sit because I've not seen that, and maybe guys have seen that, but I haven't. What I've seen with the little glimpses
that he's got talent. I haven't seen anything that he's done in a big moment when Chelsea have really needed him against a top team for me to say, yo, this guy belongs at the top. He's mad talented. That's for damn sure. I think he's one of the most skillful English players I've seen in recent times, bro. His footwork's a joke.
Yeah. No, 100%. He's got the attributes to, like, he's better than Kingsley Coman. Yeah, but I don't really rate Kingsley Coman like that. So, but he's got the attributes. I just don't think Chelsea, as it stands right now, are going to give him the game time and the trust needed to really progress. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, once Pulisic comes back, he's ahead of him. He'll push Werner out to the wing, maybe he's ahead of him. Ziyech is ahead of him. I think before he plays starts Cho, he'll put Mount on the wing in front of him and shoehorn someone else somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't think he trusts and likes Cho like that. So, yeah,
it's a strange one. I feel like he's not a favourite of Lampard's. But then again, Lampard didn't fancy Pulisic at the beginning, if you don't remember correctly. Lampard didn't fancy him, and Pulisic made him have to play him because he just kept performing well when he was brought in. But at the beginning, Lampard was not playing him. So I think that maybe Lampard just didn't get it right, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of managers stumble across things. Even the best managers. And I'm sure I've told you this already, but when me and Flex done the night with Andy Cole, like Andy Cole told us that Sir Alex Ferguson wanted to sell him when Dwight York came in. The whole York and Cole thing was a fluke. It was never, Cole was not meant to be there. He was meant to sell Andy Cole, and then him and York started playing together. They started smashing it. And in the end, everyone thought it was a genius recruitment from Sir Alex Ferguson, but Yorkie was Cole's replacement. And these things happen in football all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, Lampard didn't fancy Pulisic, and now he's probably your best player.
Yeah.
Like, it happens like that.
It's so funny, very quickly, the comments are going on about my Coman. The reason why I say that, because I think a lot of what you see from Coman is 100% based on how, you know, they play, how Bayern play. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's so funny now, because now that they've got Sane, you're going to see that over the course of the season, I truly believe Coman's not going to get a look in. unless they're injured, unless Sané's injured or whatever. I think if you put Hudson-Odoi in that team, he could do exactly what Coleman does for me.
Oh, for Bayern, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for Bayern. Like, that's just for me, innit? Like, I don't think Coleman, he's good at what he does. Do you know what I mean? But for Bayern, there's a reason why he doesn't stay at one team. For me, anyway. But that's not me saying he's rubbish again. So let me just leave it as that.
And also, the guys here saying, hey, big up you lot. Keep liking the stream. We got 1.1 in here. Keep it going. Make sure you share this as well. Someone else said, "Oh, Lampard's only been coaching for 2 years." He has. That's not the argument. I think we all know that Lampard has been coaching for 2 years, but that's even more reason to realize that probably he shouldn't be where he is on merit. He's only been a manager for 2 years. He shouldn't be managing Chelsea Football Club. He's managing Chelsea Football Club because of what he done as a footballer.
Sentiment.
And sentiment, and he's got a good relationship with Roman Abramovich from when he was a player, but he shouldn't be there. He doesn't deserve to be there. That's not saying that it might not work out for him in the long run, but the fact that he has been a manager for 2 years, you shouldn't be walking into a Chelsea job. And I think that his inexperience is showing right now. I'm not saying he can't turn it around. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying right now, as it stands, he doesn't deserve to be there.
Yeah, and he actually thinks he earned that job. That's the funny thing. Yes,
no, but you know what? It's funny because I saw the interview when he was talking about. It wasn't actually him. I think it was Harry Redknapp that kind of said that. Yo, I knew the owner of Derby, and that's how Lampard got the job.
Mm.
You know, like that. But then Lampard will come out and say, "Yo, I worked really hard for this." Like, nah, bro. Like your Uncle Harry literally rang man and told him to give you a job. Do you know what I mean? And this is the world we live in. It's a mad thing.
So, I don't know if there's anything else. West Brom, you see any positives from them moving forward?
It's hard to say, my guy. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a deep side, boy.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be positive, innit? But I had them as one of my teams to go down. I think I had West Brom, Brighton and Fulham, and I think that I have to take Brighton out of that now. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know who's going to be the other one.
It's so funny because what do you call it? I'll tell you what I was going to say. Oh yeah, West Brom. Even though they were 3-0 up, they didn't do anything. Obviously, it was really bad from Chelsea. Do you get what I'm saying? And they couldn't hold on to that 3-0 lead. And I kind of knew at half-time that they wouldn't hold on to that, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
I think that was their chance. I think they'll go down. Shall I tell you, I feel might struggle as well, you know, on the sly.
Who?
Sheffield United. They need to be careful, you know.
Yes, sir. Listen, bro. Last season was a one-off. After the Corona thing, we saw where they were meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they can replicate last season. I think they'll stay up, but they'll finish in the bottom half of the table.
Who, Sheffield United?
Yeah, because teams are going to respect them from the jump now. They kind of took man from surprise last season. No one will be surprised by them this season because everyone respects them because of what they did.
Yeah.
You know, like certain players have like the first season in the Prem and no one knows what they're like and they kind of catch man by surprise. And then the second season syndrome. I think it could be one of those. Yeah,
I think that's similar. I don't think Wolves are going to be as bad as them, but I don't think Wolves are going to be the Wolves from last year. They've made quite a few changes in their team. I think they're going to have to bed in as well. Semedo's first game. Fabio Silva, you know, Jota's going to be a big miss. But you know what? I do like Thingy as well, though. Is that Neto? Neto for them?
Neto.
The guy's only 20 years old.
Bruv, they've been doing it. Now, even when you look at how young Jota is, bro, it's a mad thing how these men keep scouting these brothers, and it shows you that the right players are out there for the right price if you've got the right network in it. That's why when United are coming out saying, oh, yeah, to pay 100 and something million for Sancho and that, bruv, your network's shit, bruv, because you could have got man like Jota and them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're just not serious. So it is what it is, man. This United tax or premium, it's all lies, bruv. These managers shit. They sign all the obvious players. That's why they have to pay more.
Would you have signed Jota?
Yeah, I like him. You know what I mean? Loads of we liked him though. A lot of United fans liked him as well. And people were saying, "Oh, sign Jimenez and all that." But bruv, we should be signing them before teams like Wolves are signing them.
Oh yeah, Podence is good as well.
Yeah, Podence, bruv. They've got some good players.
Yeah, man. So we'll see. Hopefully they haven't made too many signings at once, and Wolves can still, I think they need to just nail down where they want Adama to play.
Yeah,
because I feel like they're just chopping and changing a bit too much with him. West Ham, they got their win, 4-0 win. How do you think West Ham's season's going to go? Do you know what?
I think West Ham, I think they're going to be okay, bruv. I think that I don't know. It's weird because there's no fans in the stadium. They're doing all right.
But do you know what it is with West Ham? They always seem to just do enough and just do okay. You know what I mean? Like,
but I think that's how I think their owners don't have the ambition to do better than okay. Do you know what I mean? So they don't really overly invest. They always just spend just enough to stay in the Premier League. I mean, I think that's just the team they are. They're just going to be that team that always just about do enough, innit?
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
I think when you bring in a David Moyes, that's the kind of attitude you have. Just enough. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at Everton bringing an Ancelotti, you bring in a David Moyes. When you bring in a David Moyes.
But also, the thing is, it's a big money thing. West Ham, I heard that West Ham, their owners are just trying to hang in there until they can sell the rights to the stadium. They can't sell that stadium or whatever. So I think if they do that, then they can go. So I think they're just trying to hang in there. Whereas Everton are ready to splash the cash. It's that splat. Do you know what I mean? They're just trying to
they're proper.
So, yeah. Man City, bruv. I thought they were going to roll over Leicester. Oh, here we are. Talk about Man City right on time.
Fraudiola. Man like Fraudiola, fam.
To roll over thingy once Mahrez. Hey, that Mahrez goal though. He lashed at it.
Rasta, innit? But yo, it's a mad thing. Riyadh is a baller. Another baller United missed out on, bro. We could be here all day with that. But yo, they got pammed.
Right. I've got a hot take here. Not even a hot take, but we obviously know their defense needs fixing. Number one.
They've just signed Neves as well.
Is that Benfica one?
Bad boy, centre back.
So we know their defense is an issue. The question I have is if...
No, not Neves, Diaz, bro. Sorry. Ruben Diaz, they signed.
Yeah. I said Ruben Neves.
I had Ruben Neves in my head, yeah. Ruben Diaz.
So I think if Laporte was on the bench, if he's fit, you play him. Their defense
him and Diaz is wavy.
Then that defense is not good enough for him to be sitting out. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's number one. Also,
but my man played well though, Ake.
Well, I like Ake. 100% like Ake, but Ake can't do it by himself.
Of course not.
Ake can't do it by himself, man. Ake and Stones, Ake and this Garcia guy, or Ake and Otamendi, whoever, unless you're putting a top centre back next to him, it's not gonna it's not gonna work. Also, definitely, I've been saying this, they need a striker, like one that's better than Jesus. Do you get what I'm saying? That's number one. And they also need, I don't feel like they have that creative spark without, you can't just rely on KDB all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
you can't
just rely on KDB, because if KDB, and he didn't have an off game, but if it don't work for KDB, then they're in big trouble. Foden, I like him, but he ain't at the level that City needs right now. And
he's not.
And you need a long-term solution, a long-term replacement for David Silva. 100%.
For sure.
You need that. Because I was watching him yesterday and I was just like, right, get the ball to Kevin De Bruyne. Hope that he can do a pinpoint cross or something. If that's not working, then nothing's happening. Do you get what I'm saying? And having Rodri and whatever and Fernandinho in there, there's no creativity. Where does that Fernan Torres play? What's his position?
I'm not sure, guys. Where does Torres play, guys?
Where does Fernan Torres play? Yeah, I need to know, because I just feel like they just need more, and they're going to be in big trouble if something don't happen. So because it's not like they finished the season last year, world beaters, or they won the league where they haven't really.
He's a left wing. He's a left winger.
He's left winger. This is what thing needs to come back, isn't it? Bernardo. I like Bernardo Silva a lot, actually.
He's wavy, but again, him and Riyad Mahrez should have never gone Man City to play bit part. They're first team players anywhere else. It's a strange one.
They definitely need another person that can come in and do something. Do you get what I'm saying? So because every time, if you're in that midfield and if you're playing against them and you make sure that you shut off the pass into KDB, I'm happy giving Rodri and Fernandinho the ball and Foden. Do you get what I'm saying? But they just need someone that can just unlock a bit more. And we need to start respecting Vardy. Honestly, people need to.
But I said it though, bro. I said he's a Premier League legend. Man, don't want to fucking.
Why is it that people don't respect Vardy? What's going to happen?
I know why, blood. Because he just looks like a Chip Butty and Red Bull baller, innit? Like it just does, brother. It just doesn't look. It's not sexy, innit? It's all English, bro. So because of that, man don't want to gas him. And you know what it is? He's not a media darling. You know them ones. You can tell he goes out, he gets pissed and that. Like he doesn't care. He just looks like a proper wrong un, innit? And because of that, the media are not in love with him. So because the media aren't in love with Vardy, man don't want to rate him, bro. You know them ones. But that's all it is, because they don't gas him like they gas Harry Kane.
That's a Chip Butty.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? You can just imagine him after a night out, bro, just balancing Jaegers and that. You know what I mean? Just banging Jägermeisters, bro, and then just outside the chip shop, just mash up, bro, trying to draw a dead thing. You know them ones? Like you can just see Vardy doing that.
He's definitely gonna be. He is a Premier League legend for me.
He is.
He is a Premier League legend. And what I like about him, that we all know Vardy would just lash that in, but that finish the other day, that little flick, we see them all the time, but that flick was a bit different because it had a little dink to it as well. So definitely think he needs to have more respect.
Vardy's a madman still. He's a proper madman, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, man. He's going to be up there again for the goals, and they've got a really good team, man. Indeed, he still needs to come back. Justin played well, man. That fullback Justin, he played really well. I'm still not sure about Suyunku and them, man.
Brother, he's overrated, man. Like Tarzan, blood. Them man, they put him in team of the season, and that Suyunku, bro. The season, Johnny Evans is better than him, bro. Trust me, the system saving this youth.
Someone else said that. You know that comment there? Pep's best players at City have been ones that he didn't buy. Someone else said that, and
they've struggled to replace Company.
Yeah, 100%. They still replace Company. They replace Company. Aguero. My gosh, Aguero. They need a long-term replacement for him. Jesus is not it. Oh yeah, they got under.
I think Jesus here is so overrated, blood.
I think he's one of those players that, where he's playing now in regards to being a backup for the main striker and coming in and do, I think that's his job. Like, I don't think if he was to go and try to be main striker somewhere else, it would work for him. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's his job. But I think they need another striker. Oh, Maddison. Yeah, Maddison's back.
Why? Because he scored one banger.
No, Maddison's back, man. Like, that's what I want to see Maddison doing, getting on the ball and putting that in there.
Because we want to see him do that week in, week out. But to be fair, it was a good goal. But, bruv, like, after last season, for me, the first season, Madders done his thing. And then last season, he was quite quiet, innit? Like, I think that he needs another season like the season before last for man to really, like, be on the Madders bandwagon again. Because for me, Grealish went clear of him last season.
Oh, yeah. Grealish had a much better season than him last year. But I don't think you lose what Maddison has just like that. I think from what I saw of him against Arsenal as well in the League Cup, like he looks like he's got confidence again. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the confidence to pick up that ball and just lash it in there, like it will do him the world of good. And I'm just happy that he's back to doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? So we'll see. Did you think Leicester are going to have another season when they're up there again?
I'm gonna say no because of Everton are now stepped into the fray as well, and they look like the real deal. So I think that Leicester and Everton will challenge for top 6.
Leicester and Everton, top 6.
Yeah, they'll challenge for the top 6. I don't see them challenging for the top 4 though.
Your boy Calvin Lewandowski.
Brav, Calvert Lewandowski, blood. I told man about that from time. I love that guy, because he just reminds me of a throwback old school number 9, innit? And a part of me likes that bastard number 9, that proper rattle centre backs. Do you know what I'm saying? I do like him, bruv. He can finish. He's got 2 good feet, and he makes man earn their money, bruv. You know man. You can't come off the pitch playing against this guy and not know you've been a game, innit? I love it.
That's like Mitrovic, but except Mitrovic don't score.
Exactly, and Mitrovic don't have the pace that Calvert-Lewin's got as well. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I mean. You see them guys, bruv. Handful.
Yeah, man. And like I said, I think we said this last week, he's got the people to just give him that service. Do you know what I'm saying? Before he was feeding off scraps. Now, bro, just give him a chance and he's putting it. He's putting it in. But yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, what's your take on this handball rule, man? Because even though I'm happy it happened to Tottenham, bro, it's getting ridiculous.
What is the actual rule though? Because, bruv, honestly, I see so many different things. I don't even know what the rule is. Is the rule just if it hits your hand, it's a handball?
That's what I'm saying. It looks that way. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no more ball to hand. Before, like, if you make a movement towards the ball, then yeah. But now it's like it's ruling out ball to hand, because that one that got given against Eric Dyer, as much as I'm happy it went against him, that's never a handball. And
you know what pisses me off about handballs? When you watch them in slow motion, they look worse than they are every time. They're like tackles, innit? There's certain tackles. If you know when you go into a tackle, a 50-50 challenge, and you kind of pull out and you catch man. But if you look at it in slow motion, it looks like you're trying to snap man's ankles. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it's not that. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell. Slow motion almost makes things look worse. And I think that with handballs a lot of the time, when they say, if the hand's in a natural position. But there's no such thing as a natural position on a football pitch, bro.
Especially when, like, if you're going up for a header, you can't go.
You can't go up for a header without using your hands for leverage. Do you know what I mean? You can't run without moving your hands. Like, you can't do anything without moving your arms. You play football with your legs and you use your arms as a counterbalance. So you're always using your arms. Do you know what I mean? If your arms are by your side, remember back in the day, man used to chip the ball onto your hand and that. And it's just like, bro, like, that's not a handball, blood. That's ball to hand.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it's a weird one.
In the Everton game as well, someone's commented that's not a handball either. Like, and it is ruining the game. I don't like to see it at all, man. And I don't want to. They need to just change that. The people who are making these rules, you can tell they don't actually play football. Liverpool's backup midfield of Jones, Milner, Minamino might be better than Arsenal's first team midfield. No, it's not.
You know the Mazzoline though, like, as much as it wasn't a handball and that, or it was controversial, bruv, I'm always down for seeing Tottenham get rumbled, fam. You know them, and especially I'm always down for seeing Mourinho screwed as well, blood. Like, I love it. Like, I'm here for it. But honestly, the man left it too much up for refs' discretions. In many cases, are going to be a problem, bruv. But this is it. Like, we don't actually know what the rules are.
That's what I'm saying. And
we
the thing,
don't know.
Even with VAR, they're just going to pass the buck and just be like, go look at the TV. So now they're going to look at the TV. They're going to see it. And like you said, it always looks worse. It always looks worse on, like, in slow motion. They're going to see it hit the hand. And when you're doing fast forward and going back, it's just going to look like you did it on purpose. Like, how they could ever give that against Eric Dyer? I hope it happens every week to them. But
they're saying they're trying to make football more interesting. They're probably trying to turn it into basketball where there's more fouls, there's more penalties and all that. But that's not going to make it more exciting. You know what would make football more exciting? If you just let the game flow, blood. Exactly. That's way more exciting. Give less fouls. Do you know what I mean? Give less things, bro. Like, we just want to see the game just played at a high tempo and as fluid as possible. The more you keep stopping things, looking at screens and all of that, it ruins the game. It doesn't add to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even now, like today when Lacazette scored, I couldn't celebrate properly because I was like, is it offside? Is it VAR? Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. Every minute checking for VAR.
Bro, the worst one is when you're in the stadium, Dapo, blood. I remember specifically, yeah, when we played Arsenal and Aubameyang scored that dink, blood. It was 1-1, yeah.
Oh,
and he scored right in front of me, yeah. And when the goal went in, we weren't sure if it was offside or not. And it was one of them ones where the stadium's gone quiet.
Yeah.
Man didn't know when to celebrate or not. We're all looking around. We don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? And it felt like 5 minutes because you're in the stadium. You can't see anything. You can't hear anything. So you don't know what's going on. It's horrible, bro. Because even when your team score, you don't even know whether to celebrate or not.
Yeah, no, 100%. I don't like it, man. I think like having the human errors in the game, it adds to it, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course it does, bro.
You're gonna get some wrong, you're gonna get some right.
Bro, when we're seeing offsides from armpits and stuff like that, bro, the game's died, innit? And yo, Sahil, yeah, me and my brother are doing a collab for the Tottenham game. That's coming on this channel soon, so look out for that.
When is that game?
Sunday.
Oh, United Tottenham Sunday.
And my team have a game as well. My team have a game at 12:15 kickoff, so I have to go and coach that game. Then I have to run home.
What sort of coach are you, Ole?
Hell no, I ain't no Ole coach, bro. I mean, I let my players play football, bro. I let my players actually play.
Man, like Rants, Solskjaer. Rants. What should Rants' name be? I need a name between Rants and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Nah, there's none of that, bro. That man called me Rantanar already, blood. You get me? I'm a bad man, fam. That's what it is. It's Rantanar, bro. That's what it is.
Rantanar.
Nah, it's Rantanar, blood. You get me? See it there, bruv? Right there, blood.
I know, we need a name for him. For his
bruv, it's Rantanar, bruv. Man already know. You know what I mean? After I banged that volley against AFTV, bruv, man's immortal in this football thing, blood. Them man already know me already. Techers and that.
Nah. All right, cool. Guys, questions. 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes, questions, come on. Bring your questions in. Whilst we're waiting for the questions, Julian Ransman.
This bro, bruv.
Eric. What's that? Eric Ten Hag.
Ten Hag, bruv. That's, you get me? Nah. Man say Banshaw and that. Nah, bruv. There's no. You're high blood. You're high blood.
Hey, Rad's gonna Morancio.
Bruv, these man are moving mad, you know. You're lucky I'm in a good mood today, blood, so I ain't gonna block you. You know what? It's fire, did it, bro? Man's in a good mood today. No one's getting blocked.
Oh, no, that is too funny.
Right, big up you, man. Like the vid still, bruv. We're over 500. Let's see if we can get to 7, bruv. You got 1.2 here still.
Oh, that is too funny, man.
It's a mad thing.
Jose Rantorino.
Yeah, bruv. Like, none of that, bruv.
Oh gosh, that is too.
Man,
funny.
no, bruv. It's Don Rantanar, bruv. Man, know about Rantanar, bro. You know them ones there. That's what it is. The Don, fam. I'm telling you. I just need a comb over and a cigar, fam, and I've made it. Man will have a cigar on the touchline, fam. Are you mad?
Rants Villas Boas.
Man said Rancholotti and that, blood. Rancholotti, that's sick, blood. Rancholotti, blood, that's sick, blood. Hey, what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's lit. That's lit, blood. Hey, how many likes? How many likes we got, guys, on the video? And get your questions in. Man said, don't do the Sherwood thing. Man will block you for that, blood.
Rampart.
You men are dickheads, blood. Hey, less of that.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
Yeah. Yo, let's get the questions in, guys. You know what I mean?
Last one.
Get them in, bro.
Unai Rantery.
Bro, you look fuck off, man. Less of that. You know the ones there. Less of that. Let's go.
All right. Anything about this Kante rumor to United? I hope not.
I hope so, but I don't think so. You know what I mean? United aren't smart enough to do that kind of business.
Oh my gosh.
Man got 6-11, bro. Let's pick it up. Let's see if we can get 7.
We got 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get
let's
7.
get the 700. Let's get them. Get the
And
questions in, guys. We ain't got too long left, man. Pick it up. It's been a good show. Wavy interaction. Yeah, get your questions in, bro. You got 6 minutes now.
it's gonna rant. This is coming with these comments, man. Rants, did you not see the Mane's elbow on Tierney? Now I think it was a yellow, to be honest. It was definitely a yellow. I don't think he should have got a red. I don't think he should have got a red. So yeah, it was a yellow for me. That weren't. Yeah, it was a yellow. I mean,
it's orange, mate. It's one of them orange cards, mate. Seen him given, but
nah. Andy P's small team.
Thoughts on who?
Who's Andy P? Who's that?
Andreas Pereira.
Oh, Smalling and someone else. They said that.
I'd keep Smalling. Get rid of Pereira. Who's the next one?
Oh, Dallo.
I'd keep Dallo as well. I'm upset that Ollie doesn't like him, but the fact Ollie doesn't like him tells you everything about what Ollie is as a manager, innit?
Oh, flipping hell. You reckon Arsenal are going to need investment? We need to spend. I think if you look at the last two games, West Ham and Liverpool, we need to spend. We need to just get our over the line. We need to get Partey over the line. But the more I'm looking at it, I said Partey would be the one who we need the most, but I'm actually siding with our right now because scoring goals is like, we look like against the smaller teams we can keep them out. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but we just don't look like we have any ideas going forward. So I think we need a man that can come in and do that. But that really rates Callum Hudson-Odoi over. I do. I think if you take Coman out of that team and those same attributes and how he plays, I don't think it's the same impact. Do you know what I mean? I think Cho does a better job than him in that team if you put him in there. But that's not me.
Yeah. I think Cho would eat that league up still.
Sergio. Oh yeah, he didn't. Did he play?
No, I don't think Guilliam played.
I don't think he did.
I had I had the launch for my league, innit? So because I had the launch for my league, I didn't watch the Tottenham game. I was only watching it kind of in little bits while I was on the sidelines.
If United are 10th by Christmas, do you think they'll sack Ole? No, you don't need to rate. You know I'm going to be 10th.
I think Ole will get sacked before Christmas.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. That I feel like they just really, really love him. What platform is Son of the Soil being released on? Eventually, it will end up on. That's my documentary. It'll end up on the Counter-Attack YouTube, but we're just trying to figure out a way to do it. So it might just go straight on my YouTube. We might partner up with someone. We're definitely going to do a screening. It might be an online screening, but subscribe to the channel and you will all know that. Daps, you've seen Klopp and Keane's argument. What is this about this argument?
Yeah, what happened with Klopp and Keane, guys? Let us know, please, because I didn't see it. Obviously, we've been here, but apparently Klopp was firing shots at Roy Keane. I love to hear that.
Oh, swear. Yeah, I'd love to see what's going on there, man. Which manager do you think would do a good job at national team football? What current ones in the Prem?
What current in the Prem? Well, national. You know Carlo, obviously, but if you're talking about young English managers, bruv, anyone would do better than Sidegate, bruv. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Southgate, he's got a problem, man. He's definitely got a problem. Rants and Dapper, how highly do you rate Fabinho? Oh, 100%. Yeah, I rate him.
Fabinho's top notch.
Yeah. Proper good player, man. Yeah, just keep the ball away from him, innit? That's it. Just stay out of his way. Keane said Liverpool was sloppy, but Klopp was not having it. Oh, did he say we had a sloppy performance tonight? He must have been watching a different game. Nothing was sloppy. This game was exceptional. Yeah, I don't think Liverpool was sloppy at all.
Yeah, but Roy Keane is hit and miss, innit? Roy Keane is what he is like. I think Roy Keane says stuff just to wind people up. Genuinely, innit? He's a troll.
Tellers. Why do I keep asking about Tellers? Are you not close to signing him or something?
We should be wrapped up in the next few days. This guy is saying if we get 7, he'll send me the zebra kit. Hey, bruv, get me to 699, blood. I don't want it. You know them ones. Or any how he sends me the zebra kit, I'll give it to one of you lot because I'm not wearing that shit.
The key tomorrow, the Arsenal are barely able to offer. Okay, cool. That's our. Why don't United go for Nuno?
No, I don't want Nuno still. I admire the brand of football that he plays for that team, but not for Manchester United, thanks.
Oh, you wouldn't want him?
No, I think I like what he's doing, but I wouldn't like it for Manchester United. I couldn't watch it week in, week out. Do you know what I mean? That's it's not my kind of football.
Look at this, someone's asking you. Daps, Adesanya or John Jones super fight, who you got? I don't know.
Come on, bruv. They're two different weights, bro. Like,
no, they're talking about things he's going to step up and clean up that division as well, bro.
Who?
So, Adesanya.
Nah, the weight difference is too much.
He's going to step up. No, Adesanya, they're going to do a catch weight where John Jones will drop down and you drop down weight and Adesanya.
No, I don't want to see that, man.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a massive fight. Big up Adesanya, bro. He got thingy Costa out of it. Not Costa. It was Costa. Yeah, he got him out of it very, very quickly. But anyway, thoughts on Matheus Pereira? That's the West Brom one, right?
I'm not sure, bro.
Yeah, but I think that is. Yeah, no, he's good. Matheus Pereira, him and Diangana together. Yeah, vibes. The last style bender is nasty. Hey, I'm waiting for it. Don't worry, Rants will bring on. He'll have a UFC show soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. I will, blood. I love my mixed martial arts. These man know that. They've been asking me to live stream, but I need sleep, bruv, because these things are always late, innit? You know what I mean? But I love my mixed martial arts, bruv.
That's the pod with Scorcher was good. Yeah, man. If you lot ain't checked out the podcast I did with Scorcher, check that out. It's there on my channel.
Yeah, man saying John Jones used to fight at middleweight. Yeah, but used to is, bro, like if any of you, I don't know if any of you have lost weight for fights, but bro, it's draining, bro. Once you outgrow a weight, it's hard to kind of get back down there, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to do a catch weight, one where Adesanya's going to come up and thingy. But it's all talk, innit? And they don't like each other, so we'll see. We'll see. I just want to see how what do you call it? I just want to see how that Chimaev. I know this is a football one, but Chimaev, see how he develops. That should be a good one. But yeah, man, I think that's it. To be honest, guys.
Yeah. Make sure you slap the like, guys. It's been emotional as usual. Let me know what's the final number of likes we're on, guys. Still got 1.1 here. Do you know what I mean? You man you've been here the whole way through, man. I appreciate it as usual, man. The engagements have been a madness on the channel, and every day you're getting your content. Do you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, man. Make sure you see. Look at that 84 kg 93. That's nearly 10 kilos, bro. Do you know how much weight that is? That's a madness, bro. Do you know, in boxing, that's about 4 weight classes. Like, there needs to be more weight classes in UFC. It's a joke. But, guys, slap the like button. Make sure you subscribe to Counterattack Podcast. One of the mods, please put the YouTube link in the comments. And let me know how many likes we're on.
Yeah, man, subscribe. Like I said, we've got Championship top goal scorer right now. I'm releasing that podcast tomorrow on my channel. Me and him just having a chat. Jamal Lowe next week, Swansea striker. Just chatting. I'm gonna do one with Rants maybe this week. When you free? This week or next week?
Bruv, I can be free this week if you need, bruv. Like, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? I'll just fling it in the diary sometime. If you're available in the daytime.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one with Rants. And yeah, that's about it really. Guys, I'm loving how you lot are subscribing, and you know, I just love that you lot come here each week and I'm seeing the growth. I messaged him this week last week saying, bro, look how many people have viewed it.
Yeah, the show done over what, 20K or something?
Yeah, I've done over 20K. 20K.
Yeah, man.
Watch me chat rubbish.
Yeah, big up, guys. Yo, mods, put the link. Yeah, there it is. See, Ahmed always on point. My fucking brother.
That's not the link, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It should just say Counterattack Podcast. What's all that right?
I don't know, because he's probably pasted it directly off the thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So big up you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure. Do you know what I mean? Look out for the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Dapo's channel and do one of them pods with him as well. So look out for that. Obviously, I'll push that on here once it's done. Do you know what I mean? But you lot have been serious. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I woke up this morning, saw my YouTube analytics, and yeah, you man have been riding for man. You get me? Like, obviously, you man works hard. You lot know that, but do you know what I mean? You're seeing all the hard work that I've always been putting in, bro. I've always been putting in this kind of work. It's just I've had it spread out in other places, and now it's all on my channel. So you're starting to see what man's on, and all my ideas are starting to come to life. So you man are seeing it. So now, big up everyone, man.
Yeah, well, your analytics must just be looking so mad. Bro.
Absolutely mad, bro. Like, when I saw impressions like 10.5 million, I'm like, wow, that's nuts, bro. Like, you know how hard your algorithms have to be working for you to turn up on the homepage of YouTube, bro? Like, there's millions of YouTubers out there, and my shit's hitting the homepage, so I know that I'm doing well, innit? So it's because of these man, bro. These man ride hard for me still, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, man.
But yeah, big up.
We're done, guys. In a bit, follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well at Dapo CEO. But apart from that, Rants, big up every time. Oh, what is there basketball tonight?
No, the Wednesday. So the basketball show is tomorrow night, guys. 7 o'clock. So yeah, after the show, I got show with Turkish at 6. Basketball shows at 7. So we got 2 shows back to back tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. So big up, man. I'll catch you, man. Then make sure you smash the like on the way up.